Is this it? Is this the right timeline? Is this the right room? It's not the right room. Is this the right timeline? Is this the right era? Am I back? Am I back? I might be home. Well, not quite home yet, but there's still a journey to go. But thank you for joining me. Welcome back, boys and girls, people of all ages, to Makuda's Corner. Ooh, yeah, we're back here. Oh, yeah, this is me, Makuda. We're back. Oh, yeah, here we go. We got another review today. Today is something extremely special because something has occurred. Something has happened that many people have said, that never happens to you. What do you mean? It happened, boys and girls. I went outside. Hold your applause. Hold your applause. I know I don't get outside very much, but today, or rather this event was a very, very special event. Now, let me today explain to you my adventure. Today's adventure was I went to Denver Convention Center. And what event did I attend to? It was the Fan Expo 2023 at the Denver Convention Center. Oh yeah, boys and girls, here we go. We are getting into this review today. We got products that I got. I had experiences to tell you about. Different things that have happened. Oh yeah. Now you might be wondering, what's the point of this review? It's about a review about my experiences and all the things that I saw in the convention itself and, all the other things that happen, of course. Now, you might ask, is this like a vlog? Maybe. Is this a review? Of course. Is this more of a I don't know, like just a overall review of it? Yeah, it is. And unfortunately, if you're coming here to I'm going to say, witness any inside shots of the convention center, well, I'm sorry, but I didn't feel like getting beaten up and thrown out by one of the people at the tables. So therefore, I won't be showing any, footage of the show floor. Unfortunately, I wish I could, but, I don't have it. And I don't have any pictures or anything there. But keep in mind, I did go. Then that is the most important thing in life. Experience is key. Now, today's review might be broken up into a few different sections. There might be the comic book section, the vendor section, and then, at the end, I got a very special section. Somewhat maybe lewd section, so stick around for that. Now, you might be wondering, Makuda, why'd you go to Fan Expo? Why? You don't go outside. Why would you even consider going? Well, boys and girls, gentlemen of all ages, I got some news for you. You probably tell by the look at me, I'm a gamer. Can't you smell the failure? Yes, I was a gamer and I was, intrigued by the different offerings that Fan Expo could give me. The different experiences that I could have, Different cosplayers, see the hard work that they put into the craft that they're doing. Different vendors, the stuff that they're selling. Maybe even go to the artists and see and get one-of-a-kind items that you won't be able to find anywhere else, not even online. Oh, it's limited edition. Oh, one time only. One time. You got one shot to make it count, and you better make it count. Therefore, you better pick up this product now and spend me the $60 to get it, because you won't be able to find it again. You'll regret it for the rest of your life. I know some people that have done it, and it sucks. So therefore, let's get into the review. Now, when you first get into the convention center, you have to understand what time you are going, because your experience will vary. And also the ticket that you buy. Now keep in mind, I'm the poor Makuda. Please have mercy on my soul. Bless me, sir, because I need all the blessing and help that I need. But unfortunately for me, I was not blessed with riches or money or power or wealth or status. Of course, because I'm a Makuda. We're sitting down here in the dark making plans, hatching evil schemes for the world to take over and shroud the entire universe in darkness. That's what we're planning on doing, make no mistake. But we can have fun every once in a while, and balancing the universe does sometimes bring a smile to my face. But let's get back to the point, Denver Convention Center. Your experience will vary depending on what time and what ticket you buy. I unfortunately bought the poor man's ticket, and therefore I just had to wait in line with everyone else. Now, I unfortunately didn't have $300 to spend on a ticket, or I'm going to say a lanyard with a bunch of merchandise, of which I'm going to be honest, is going to sit in the basement for the next 10 years, and I'm going to look at it once, maybe every 2 years. I didn't want it. I didn't want to spend my money on it. And, quite frankly, I don't think it's worth it. Just me. So, like the poor man I am, I went in, I wanted to get there a bit early. Wanted to sit in line to be the first one on that shop floor to say, "You, sir, vendor, you, sir, shut up and take my money. I want that item." But because we were the low people, low man on the totem pole, sad. We had to sit in a conga line that extended from the stairs you go up to the second floor, which the shop floor is, and it was like some weird conga line which extended out from the stairs, wrapped around a side of a wall, back through the entire weird hallway. It wasn't a hallway, it was like the entrance to some ballroom or something. It was weird. And it comes out, wraps back and extends all the way to the entrance of which you walk, which it's pretty far walk from the door you get in to the stairs that lead up to the venue floor. Points off for that, because man, we could have had some seating, or they could have organized this better. But we of course know why they made us sit out, so that they can come by with their cameras, walk up and down places and go like, "Oh, I got some cosplayers here. Oh, look at all these happy people say hi. Oh yeah, they're having all this fun standing in and then, so they can get their footage and say, "Oh, look at how great Fan Expo was." Sitting in line sucks, boys and girls. It sucks. And I hated that. And you know what I also hate more? Line cutters. That's what I call the people who spent $300 friggin' to get exclusive access into the shop floor early. And it hurt right here. See them go on the floor and get first dibs at the items of which I couldn't get. And they may never have again. It was sad. It hurt. It hurt. It hurt. It hurt right here. And I didn't like seeing that. And also, there was a lot of line cutting. Wow! Now, I'm going to take some points off for this because, wow. A lot of other people sat in line for hour and a half to 2 hours, because we got there a bit early, and this random person just in full-on cosplay comes up, skips the line, cuts in front of me, and just bruh, and they're not even enforcing that. Security, I'm taking points off for you. I know who you are, security. Why didn't you stop them? They took my spot. But I know this is Fan Expo. We had to rebrand because of San Diego Comic-Con was coming right around the corner with the lawsuit just to slap you in the face. So we had to rebrand Fan Expo. But on to the convention itself. Let's start rating that. Here we go. Part 2. Now, Part 1 is just the arrival, the entrance. Here we go, Part 2. Here we go, going into the convention floor. Now, going into the convention floor is quite an experience. Very, very odd, very, very different. Now, it's not like walking down Main Street, Denver, of course, but rather, it's so odd because you see people in full-on cosplay. You can see sometimes the care and time they put into their cosplay is very, very realistic, very, very good. I give you points for that, Fan Expo. You got some very good cosplayers coming to this year's convention center. It was good, it was nice, and I quite liked it. Seeing all the different people who spend on the craft. Then there's some people that just, I'm gonna admit it, yeah, low-end cosplays. It's nice seeing them. I like it, but wow. Let's move on. So, for part 2, when you first get into the convention floor, it is split up between 3 different areas. We have, think of a box. Think of a box in my hands. This is the show floor, if you would. So, in the middle is the Merchant Mesa. On the, let's say, left side, maybe you're right, is the celebrity corner, really, where they all just come in, file in, sit at their lines, sign autographs and whatnot. And then on the other side, my right, probably your left, is going to be the Artist's Valley. Very, very different places, very weird experiences going to each and every one of them. Now, let's start with the Merchant Mesa. Merchant Mesa is the first place you go to when getting into the convention center. Now, getting into the convention center is a very odd experience because there are some merchants that are sitting there and seeing as Fan Expo is, Fan Expo, a lot of places there do not revolve entirely around comics. Comic books are sold there. And I like to make it clear there are some vintage comics of which people would very most likely appreciate and are missing from their collection, which they can add to. Going to the Merchant Mesa is quite a experience, if you would, because there's some people or merchants or vendors there that make you stand there and be like, you sure you're supposed to be here? So I'm going to count points off for that. More specifically, I'm talking about the Power Tools table and the fighting against a U.S. Coast Guard, not Coast Guard, Navy sailor that was sitting there. Beat him in Smash Bros. I'm going to be honest. It kind of gets me iffy when the Coast Guard or any type or branch of the military starts recruiting at a, I'm going to say it's supposed to be event or festival, if you would. It kind of gets me a bit iffy, like, what's the prize if you win against them? Because they were playing Smash Bros. Brawl and different, competitive games like Tekken or Mortal Kombat, but I saw Brawl was a big one. Sitting there and you get to play against them, what's the prize if you win? Do you get, like, drafted? Are you, like, immediately enlisted? Like, what happens? Do you get a promotion to officer? I have questions. I'm counting points off of that because I don't know what the prize is, and I'm quite frankly scared to ask or even know what the prize is because I don't want to get enlisted at this point. Now, I'm also counting points off for the Power Tools area. I understand that there are very many cosplayers that have to use tools to make the different armors and the different, clothing and the different accessories to the cosplays that they wear to make the characters come alive. Of course, and you want to market their tools towards them. But having a Power Tools area in, like, right at the beginning of the Fan Expo entrance, it's a bit odd. A bit odd. But can't do anything about it now. It's just odd because they didn't have anything like comic book related or geeky related. It's just tool. Tool. This is tool. For I bestow upon this gift to mankind. It is called a power tool. Now, here we go. Into part 3. Buying items from Merchant Mesa. Now, let's get into it. I'm going to start showing product and it's going to start getting haywire. Buckle up, buckaroos, because we're going in full speed. Part 3. Shut up and take my money, merchants. Let's put this down because it's all I have left to my name. Let's get into it. Part 3, buying items from the Merchant Mesa in Fan Expo. Quite an experience. I do give points and props to them. There are some people that are very dedicated to what they sell. Comic books, ranging all the way from vintage to new, because they might be even creating their own. Who knows? Now, once getting into Fan Expo, you can see there was a table for free items. If it's free, it's for me. Now, it is a comic, of course, because it is geeky and different. And they wanted to advertise a new comic called Good Boy. And it was a very interesting read. It's a very odd comic about, dogs being equal to humans. It's weird detective, old style comic. It's very, very odd. And the author was there, quite frankly, signing all these copies. Unfortunately, I only got, copy, or I'm gonna say comic book issue number 2, because all, the people who came in first, $300 people, got, comic book number 1. Unfortunate for me, but, it's the world we live in. Now, buying items from the Merchant Mesa is a very interesting experience. Let me explain, because we have to contemplate, ponder the orb, if you will. The prices there are very interesting. You have to know your stuff. Because let's say you're buying a Pokemon card. Of course, let's say you're buying a Charizard. Base set Charizard. You need to know your prices. Because if you go there and not know your prices, you might certainly, well and truly be scammed out of your money. They might have a graded PSA 8 sitting there, and they might be marketing as a PSA 10 price. You have to know your prices getting into it. And this is with anywhere, this is with everywhere. You need to know your prices of the things that you're looking for. And if you don't know, don't worry, because I am pretty sure you have a phone. Please look it up, just so you don't get scammed. Please, please, please look it up. But buying a lot of items from Merchant Mesa was a very interesting experience. There were very good merchants there. There were also ones who offered very fair prices for what they had. Now, me being me, I'm a Makuta. Sometimes I like to take a chance, What's life without a little risk, I would say. Good quote. I ended up spending $30 on a, I'm going to say, Pokemon loot box. Because, Pokemon. What's not to love? And I, bought it saying, oh yeah, I had some good luck with these in the past. Well, let me show you the things that I've gotten. A Pokemon LED drink cup with LED light functions at just one click away. It's so blue it hurts my eyes. And there we have Squirtle on a large eraser. We also had smaller ones, but I gave those away. Pokemon plush toy. Pikachu. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Pikachu Funko Pop. Holy crap, did I not see the world's collection of Funko Pop there? Holy crap. Now, those are just some of the things that you get in a loot box. It's what I got in my loot box. There were also earrings, but Makuto don't wear no earrings. Hey, I'm too stylish for those, boy. I wear metal masks. I take people's powers. No earrings for me. It's just to give you an idea of certainly the things that you're looking for in a chance box that you will get. Keep that in mind. Every chance box is random to an extent, and I, of course, am not a fan of the things that I got from my loot box. It could vary person to person. It could vary depending on age. I was looking for a bit more of, I'm going to say cards. Maybe a bit more or different plush toy. I'm going to say maybe Actan, or, what am I saying? Actan. Pokemon Uranium Unite here. I was thinking like Zazament or Zacian plush toy, a bit more of the, I'm not going to say less popular, but they are, of course, more specific Pokemon rather than the general mascot Pokemon that you get. That's what I was more looking for in the Pokemon mystery boxes. I, of course, won't be buying them again, but maybe if you want to take a chance, roll the dice, spin the wheel, see what you will get. Maybe for you, but I certainly won't be buying any more in the near future. Now, that being said, there were other vendors which you could go get specific items of your choice. Now, I like choice. I like choosing my own items that I buy. It's up my alley. So here we go into the depths we go. Now, there are different vendors. Some selling video games, some selling comic books, some selling plush toys, some selling swords. It's very interesting that they're selling swords on the shop floor, but okay. It's fine. So, let's get into it. Now, another thing that I bought. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Oh, man. My partner in crime. He will be here for the remainder of the video. Say hello to the Dark One plush toy. Oh man, has he charmed me. When I first looked at him on the shop table, I said, Archon Games, this is your mascot. Of course, he is the master of darkness, the end of the world, maker of oblivion. Oh, and I love him. He spoke to me. He talked to me on that shop table and says, pick me up, mortal, take me. I am your destiny. I will be your future. Oh man, I like him, I love him, and he will be with me, and he will be my partner in crime, because he looks like a Makuta to me if I ever saw one, but you know. He might not be like me where I wear masks or anything like that, but he's a honorable mention, which he will sit by my side. Actually, let's put him down right here. And then again, I took a chance on another loot box, more of a weeby thing, of course. Don't judge me! Don't judge me! Don't you dare judge me for watching those Japanese animes! Don't you dare judge me! So, I tried my hand at a Evangelion loot box, of which different prizes ranging all the way from large figures to clear plastic folders or plates even. It's more of a Japanese thing, of course. And here we go. I got an Asuka Langley clear plastic folder. Definitely very interesting. I probably won't use it, but it is nice to have because I do quite like Evangelion. Points up for this because they're offering not just comic books, but also other geeky things of which you might not find at, let's say, a place that was dedicated solely to comic books. There might be some people that don't like it. I, of course, like expanding and branching out to different things, but, you know, it's just me, So, going from there, I did buy quite a few other things, maybe worth showing, maybe not worth showing. I'm going to say not worth showing, except for this. There was more Japanese things of which, you know, I made the mistake. I bought a Gundam. Oh, fuck. Here we go. Oh, Lord, did I make a mistake on this. You make some good decisions, you make some bad decisions at Comic-Con, that's exactly what it's all about. I don't know a thing about Gundam, I don't know a thing about, you know, Gunpla. I bought one. It's a high grade. No, it's not a high grade, but it's a real grade on the grading scale. Oh fuck, did I make a mistake because it's my first Gunpla? What the fuck have I done? Please don't make a mistake like me. Actually look into what you're buying, but you know, I just bought it because that's what you do. Ooh, ah! Moving on from the Merchant Mesa, here we go into the actors section. I'm going to give my review on that. Ooh, ah! Merchant Mesa, I give it, I'm going to say as an overall rating, about pretty good out of, you know, poor to excellent. So, here we go. Part 4, Celebrity Corner. Oh, here we go. The stars in the sky, they shine so brightly. Part 4, Celebrities. Now, going to Fan Expo or any other convention center, you're always bound to run into some celebrities that will be making guest show appearances there. to sign autographs. Maybe you can meet them. The big one this year, Hayden Christensen, Anakin Skywalker. Hell yeah, he was there, but oh boy, boys and girls, did you have to reserve your spot in line? Did you have to wait? Did you have to pay a ton of money? Let's get into this weird section of celebrity autographs. Going there is a very odd experience. You might meet your favorite celebrity. You have to look into it and do your research, of course. But once you go there and you see the people, they will start charging you money. Now, that's fine. It's very odd to me because if you see them walking down the street and then you ask them for an autograph, I don't think they're going to usually ask you for, oh, hey, give me $30. I'm going to be honest, but that's just me. But apparently at a convention, they can do that, so whatever. And once you go there, the ranges of price go anywhere between $30, $60, all the way to like hundreds and hundreds of dollars, depending on how high the celebrity is on the, I'm going to say, acting totem pole. Might be worth it to you, might not be worth it to you. To me, it seems a bit more on the not worth it side, of course, because it's just, I mean, we can get their autographs in other places. Maybe they won't even charge as much, and it's just very, very weird. Celebrities there range all the way from, basic voice actors to, celebrity stars on the action screen. I'm not going to say much about it because I, of course, am not a fan of standing in long lines for just an autograph, ink on paper, and, then getting it certified, paying even more money for it. To me, it's not worth it. So, for me, it's getting a okay out of, my grading scale, because I just don't think it's worth it, man. It's not. No. Okay. But, moving on from that, my personal opinions might vary from person to person. Of course, you have your own opinion, and it's all perfectly valid. My opinion, your opinion, is all valid. If you like meeting celebrities and paying for it, go for it. If you don't like it and just want to go for everything else, be my guest. But here we go to my next part, my most favorite part. Artist Valley. Hell yeah. Part 5. Artist Valley. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're gonna make me bust out a song here for you. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, we back in the mine, swinging our pickaxe from side to side, side to side, heads up. Hear a sound, want a hero. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, boy! I got enough badges to tame that, and certainly do I want to tame that. Oh boy. This is the sort of stuff that you get at Comic-Con that you'd never see anywhere else. A Charizard thick Charizard blanket. We got Bowsette. We got Boozette. Oh, art prints signed by the author or artist. Where else you gotta find stuff like this, down on the street? You ain't, boy. It's certainly quite an experience to go to Comic-Con and see the different artists and stuff there. So, my overall review of Artist Valley, you're getting a very good on my rating scale. So, this is, we're wrapping it up here. So, overall, this is my review of, Fan Expo Denver 2023. Kind of showing off the stuff that I got. Kind of showing off, the different vendors, or at least telling you without any video clips. And, my overall experiences there. It was a pretty fun time. It might be chaotic and messy at times, just exactly like this review. That's exactly why. It's a big smash of different things and events and vendors and products there that they sell. and it's overall a well done experience. For me personally, there were a few bumps in the road, of course, but I had an overall good experience. So if I were to rate Fan Expo 2023, I'd say it would get like a 75 out of 100. There are a few things that go on there, like the weird power tools area, charging for autographs. It's a bit too high for my liking. But the vendors there are very good. The cosplays are very good. The event center itself is, it's serviceable. It does what it needs to. The crowd there is, of course, large, but I haven't gone to San Diego Comic-Con. Maybe do a video on that. Another crappy video for all my viewers there. All my viewers here. And, we'll see, what happens next year. Hopefully, different vendors, different interesting products that I've never seen before. Absolutely looking forward to what the artists are doing and, seeing what the different vendors have to sell. Looking for more retro video games. The video games there were a bit high priced for my liking, so 75 out of 100, I would say, for Fan Expo Denver, and, it's about it. Pretty good. So, I'll see you guys later in another Makuta review here in Makuta's Corner. Hell yeah. See ya.